cups in the morning because I want the mug. I want to feel like the Folgers commercial where I'm like, oh, like it's waking up. There's coffee in my cup so I can stay out of jail.
It is the best part of waking up.
Shout out to Alejandro for the coffee I got for Christmas.
Alejandro on the streets.
Yes.
Now he's got a thing. We're gonna put him on the IGs. We're gonna make a whole thing out of it. We're gonna start this show. Hello and welcome to another episode of In a Pickle. You didn't like that one?
Oh.
This show dedicated to the less glamorous side of sports. I am your host, Dave Houghton. And with me today, it's a new year, so you know she's taking a shower. Sarah Raytalic. Hello, Sarah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, fuckface. Happy New Year.
You didn't like that long intro?
Oh, it was...
Too loud?
No, it wasn't loud. It was screechy.
Screechy.
It was like nails on a chalkboard situation.
It's early morning. My voice is not as fresh. I didn't do my voice...
Exercises.
Yes. Yeah. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Oh.
Yeah, new year, new episode, new start to the Biggest Pickle. And we're here to tell you all of the craziness that happened in just a very short amount of time.
It was a short period of time. And we put, there are more things that had transpired that we couldn't even get through for today. There's some things that are still lingering out there that their eyes are on. But let me tell you, everything popped off. Every year we're like, okay, we're going to do the Golden Pickle Awards, this, that, and the other thing. And then as soon as you and I have a conversation, boom, everything pops off, and we have to sit with our, fingers up our ass for a little bit until we get into the new year, and here we are.
And maybe we
sniffing our fingers.
A segment on the social medias, things we missed with Alejandro.
Yeah. Alejandro.
Things we missed this week with Alejandro, and he'll just be on the streets. So.
And he'll be like, I'm out here on the streets. Lots of things happening.
Fucking chaotic.
It's cold.
It's cold. There's insurrections going on. There's
it's all sorts of shit.
Takeover of a heavily oiled country.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
telling ya.
Can't join them. Beat them.
Diddy was onto something. Get arrested for all the oil.
Yeah. They're in the same prison.
Mm-hmm.
So they're sharing oils.
Yeah, indeed.
All right. So how was your new year? You want to talk about that, or you just want to get right into the show?
It was uneventful. The show is going to be far more eventful than anything I can contribute to the new year. Because I worked both New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So, when you're old and, yeah.
Yes, I worked New Year's Eve, and I'm still feeling the pains from it. So... the older you get, the harder it is to work past a certain time.
Seriously.
Really bad.
I look like I've been punched in the face. Like, being sick on top of it and not being able to get better has been the worst. And I have what looks to be black eyes, but I don't have black eyes. I have a sinus that is so, clogged that my blood vessels are like, oh, we're just going to come out your eyes now.
I think my dog just farted. Holy shit, that's bad.
No, that was me.
Oh, God, it snuck right through.
Coming through the screen.
Did you shit on the floor?
Yes, I did.
Wow. Oh, my God. All right, so, hold on. I gotta see if this dog's gonna go out. Holy shit, that's bad. Wow. I really had to check the floor.
Well... it was either you or the dog.
All right, so let's start off this year with a fresh rewind, Sarah. What do you say?
I'm about this.
Kick it off with the rewind.
So it's a different story, but it's a rewind, but it's kind of... we've got questions related around this situation.
Hold on, let me get my tinfoil hat real quick.
Yes, this is the first tinfoil of the year. Let's go.
God, First episode, first tinfoil. This is starting off
First,
right. 2026 is starting off right.
let's go. First
Let's
tinfoil
see.
of the year. So, NASCAR driver Denny Hamlin had lost his father, Dennis Hamlin, who had suffered life-threatening injuries from a house fire that transpired on December 28th.
Yeah, that's rough.
Now, our questions are all circulating around this because who does Denny Hamlin drive for?
Let me start the Law and Order music real quick. Doom doom bum bum
Dun, dun, dun,
bum
dun, dun.
bum bum. Bow, 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 doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I believe he rides for the Jumpman himself, Michael Jordan. Now,
He
I don't know too
does.
much about NASCAR,
He
but
does. Right. He does. He drives for Michael Jordan's NASCAR team. And why this is so like, is because this was so close after they had settled in court.
it was like less than a week, was it not?
Correct.
Ooh,
Correct.
NASCAR. You gotta
And
wait a little bit before you start killing people.
and we know,
Football knows how to do it. Ask them.
right. And we know Jordan's history with fathers.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Not to be funny in a situation that's so traumatic
No,
and
but it's
tragic,
true.
but it's
Jordan's
true.
father
And
was
this
killed
is
because of his unpaid gambling debts. Allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Right. So everything that we have found from this is that they're still investigating what had happened, seeing if it was an arson case, if it was something else, but it's still under investigation. There's no conclusion at this time as to what had started the fire. And it really is heartbreaking,
Yeah.
and we are sending out, you know, strength and thoughts and prayers and all that stuff that the internet does. But we
Of course.
couldn't
We have plenty of
we
thoughts and prayers to go around, so
right.
yeah.
We couldn't not discuss this in the rewind because it does tie in to what had happened with Jordan and NASCAR.
Well, listen, like I know we joke around about shit like this where it's like conspiracies, blah blah blah. It's so close to the fact that like,
Right.
Jordan wins his lawsuit against against NASCAR or whatever the hell transpired.
They settled,
I
yeah.
still don't know what the fuck is going on. And I never will, and I honestly don't care
Hmm.
because that's not a sport that I'm really giving two shits about. To be
Yeah.
honest, like I understand, but you know, it is sad that coincidences occur like this.
Right.
It's sad that this the Hamlin family lost their father, especially right after Christmas and before New
Right.
Year's. You get on your high horse because it's like, oh, we won our lawsuit, now we can do whatever we're supposed to do and make money, blah 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 blah. And then it's like this fucking tragedy happened, and you're like, Jesus Christ, you can't even get ahead for a minute. You can't.
Correct.
Nobody can ever be
Nobody
happy
can
for
do it.
more than
Right.
2 minutes.
Right.
It's so sad. That's the
It's
sad part.
really unfortunate.
But like you said, it's like what an awkward, weird coincidence that this happens right after.
Right after. Right after.
And
And it was,
not for
yeah.
nothing, but this is the easiest time to do a house fire. I mean, shoddy Christmas light, too many things plugged into one outlet. I mean, we all saw what the Griswold family with the tree.
Woo. Yeah.
You
Just
know,
be careful. Don't let the squirrel in the house.
you don't let the squirrel in the house. Grandpa throws his cigar at the tree. I know it wasn't the grandpa. I know it was the uncle, but for argument's sake, we're not actually talking about Christmas Vacation. All the people in the comments, we're talking about a family. It's sad, but unfortunately, what are you gonna do? It's
It's just so, yeah.
now it's under investigation, and that could take a little while. Arson investigations. As soon as the fire department comes in and puts the fire out, that ruins a lot of the evidence. So it makes it a lot harder. But I mean, there's
We'll see.
technology out there now that
Yeah.
we can
We'll see
find
what
out real quick.
transpires.
So
Yeah, we'll see what comes of it. And I'm sure, you know, the house is in the Carolinas and it's also cold
Yeah,
right now in the Carolinas, so
yeah,
it will take some time. I'm sure we'll know more as we get into the spring.
right.
But really, yeah,
It's just too bad. It
yeah,
is. It's
really
too bad.
unfortunate, really sad.
All right, so that's really it for the rewind. Kinda.
It's kind of a rewind, but it's not a rewind.
We have a
But it is.
story about an old friend of ours that's
Oh
back in the
my
news.
God. Oh,
Sarah, I'm not
such a
gonna
friend.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I miss this man dearly. I wish he would reach out more, just not in this way.
Correct. We
Lenny
don't want to
Dykstra.
reporting on you, Lenny. We want to be continuing our relationship.
Yeah,
Lenny, what are you doing?
Lenny Dykstra's in the news again, but this
You
time,
know,
he was a passenger and not
he
the
was a
driver.
passenger. Well, because I'm pretty sure Lenny, one, isn't allowed to drive, and two, probably can't drive at this point.
That's a good point. He probably cannot drive. I bet you he cannot get a license.
He probably cannot.
Yeah.
With his rap sheet, they're like,
Right.
that's a no for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that he was a passenger, first and foremost, the fact that this was the first news to pop off in 2026.
Yeah.
Everything else we're going to be covering transpired before Happy New Year. This was the first thing that hit us 2026. Boom. Shakalaka. Shout out Lenny for starting the new year on the right foot.
Congratulations, Lenny, for. I mean, we're talking about you won a World Series 40 years ago, and you're still in the news for just
Still in the news. For
fucking
being Lenny.
around, for
For
just
just being Lenny.
for just being yourself, man. Congratulations, that's amazing.
Right. And for being a passenger in a vehicle. So the vehicle had, so this all happened in Pennsylvania near Scranton where, which is
Probably,
even better, where
he's
Lenny
probably
Dykstra
getting out of the
lives.
office.
Literally.
Yeah,
He's hanging out with freaking, he was,
he's hanging out with
he's
Kevin, making
Creed. He
chili.
was hanging out with Creed. No, you know it was Creed for sure.
Yeah, they were out. Was Creed the serial killer, or was that Toby?
That was Toby. Toby
Toby
was
was the
HR.
serial killer.
Creed was the old man who just,
Creed's one of my
talked about.
I don't want to turn this into an office podcast, but like Creed was one of my favorites because there was one episode where they thought they were going out of business, so he just started selling everything in the office.
Everything. He sold computers. He sold chairs.
And that's 100% what I would do.
Legit.
Just sell
So
everything.
Lenny was in the passenger seat in this
Yep.
vehicle that the police saw do a traffic violation. Now, could have rolled through a stop sign, could have turned on a no turn red, blah, blah, blah. But my brain goes, anytime you see Lenny Dykstra in a car, that is cha-ching for you. Like, they probably saw him and were like, we gotta pull this vehicle over because he's got something on him.
Do you think the cop saw him and it was like, is that Lenny Dykstra? Oh shit! I can get my first thing of the year, my first arrest of the year.
First to the rest of the year.
I bet you like the cops have a board in Scranton where it's like it's one of those color boards where like you color in every arrest and the first person to make it to 100 wins the pot. And this guy's like, yeah, number one, and it's like the driver got arrested too, so it's two
Right,
arrests
there's
right
two
there.
for one. And because it's a big name, it's an extra 10 points, right?
This guy's already 12 points up on everybody
Already
else.
ahead. Already ahead of the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, in Scranton, I can't imagine there's too many people you're arresting, especially
No,
famous people.
they were still looking for the Scranton Strangler for how long?
Yeah, over 30 years.
Yeah.
That's true.
So during this traffic stop, the officers claimed that they found on our friend Lenny narcotics and narcotic related equipment / paraphernalia. They did say that at the time he did not seem as though he was under the influence.
Okay.
Now, I could not hone in on what exactly they were saying is paraphernalia. Now, I feel as though if it was weed, it wouldn't have been as big because it's Pennsylvania.
Sarah,
So
we
I
know what it
wonder,
is. We know what it is.
is it's gonna be a crack?
It's crack. It's
It's
crack.
crack.
It's 100% crack.
It's crack.
You don't need any paraphernalia when you're doing coke. Lenny doesn't have that coke money anymore.
No.
Okay. You know, if it was heroin, Lenny doesn't strike me as a heroin type guy.
No, he
He
doesn't. Well, he did
1000
shoot needles for steroid purposes.
Yeah, but he doesn't
So,
seem like a heroin guy, I'm saying. He seems like
no.
a steroid guy.
He seems like a crack guy,
But
100%.
looking at Lenny Dykstra, if you just saw a picture of Lenny Dykstra today, you would go, that man smokes crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Yeah,
got no
through and
teeth.
through.
He's got no teeth. It's either crack or meth, right?
Ooh, meth. I forgot about meth.
Yeah. So
How did
it's
I forget about meth? I talk about meth all the time.
yeah, right, exactly. I mean, it's got to be one of the two. It's crack or meth. And honestly, I don't know his finance history. I know he's probably out there. Shit, has he sold his World Series ring yet?
He may have already pawned that off when he was first in jail.
Yeah, 1987. That thing was
Yeah.
gone. He's got to be flat broke and just all
He was doing, remember, he was posting on Instagram for rides because he had appearances that he was trying to book
right,
and he needed rides. So he was like,
right.
if somebody can DM me, I need a ride.
I know his cameo appearance was becoming very high priced, and I don't know if too many people bit on that because I mean, why the fuck would you pay $400 for Lenny Dykstra to wish you a happy birthday?
No, you only get Lenny Dykstra for things that are comedic.
Yeah, right,
So your friend gets pulled over and arrested for DUI. You get a cameo to congratulate them
right,
from Lenny Dykstra.
right.
Your friend breaks every bone in their body from falling down a flight of stairs. You get a cameo from Lenny Dykstra. It's shit like that.
Right.
You don't get Lenny to wish anybody a happy birthday.
Right now, Lenny Dykstra cameo going for $99.
Oh, wow, the price went down.
Price went down big time. Well, it's probably because he can't.
He has no access to a phone right now.
Yeah, Metro PCS or
Yeah.
whatever he uses for a cell phone company. He hasn't paid that yet. It says it takes him 24 hours to respond to you. Not gonna believe that.
No,
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 especially
not
if
at
they're,
all.
like, cranked out. Oh man, now I'm just reading reviews. He's got a decent rating, 4.8. Okay, we got a couple of 1-star reviews. The audio isn't coming through. It's terrible. We got a 1-star review from December 23rd, 2019. Thank you so much. You nailed it. 1 star.
What?
Not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's great. You know what? That's going to be a show. That's going to be one of our new shows. We're just going to read reviews from
Ooh, from
cameos.
cameos for athletes?
Yeah.
We absolutely.
Geez.
We're gonna have to do that. That's so good.
All right. So Lenny Dykstra is allegedly doing meth and/or crack. He's been arrested. Do we know who the person was that was driving?
It was probably someone he met on Instagram that was picking him up to go somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Instagram ride. Instagram a gram of coke or crack. Excuse me. Yeah. We don't have time for that. So, all right, Lenny Dykstra. So he's doing court. Is he doing court? Is he let go? What's happening?
It was very vague. It was more like, hey, he was arrested.
It was one of those where the newspaper would just put out, anybody give a shit about this?
Like he was arrested.
Yeah.
We'll see what tracks on it, and maybe we'll report on it. But
Yeah.
uh, uh, you know,
Oh well.
he probably his lawyers are saying like, yeah, no, like he'll go into some kind of program and then just will be. I think at this point because it's Lenny Dykstra
I'm sure the program
that
will work.
they'll just what are you gonna do?
Right.
Honestly,
Right.
he whatever you do for him, he's he's just gonna go back to his
Oh,
old
it doesn't
ways.
matter. I mean,
Yeah, it does not
at
matter.
this point in his life, like, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but who gives a shit? Yeah, I mean, when you're broken for that long, what are you fixing? He's definitely got no family left. You know that I'm sure there's people out there that care about him, present
Right.
included.
Correct.
But I mean, like, he's been so bad for so long that, like, what are you gonna do now?
Right. And the real issue is that he's never I mean, I can't say I respect him for being who he is and always being who he is, but at the same point in time, people don't go out of their way because he's openly been like, I'm a racist, I'm a sexual predator,
Right.
I am terrible with money, and I create fraud issues. And, it's something where he's openly been all about that. So, how is anyone going to trust him or
Right.
have any kind of camaraderie with him?
I mean, it's just easier for him to come out and be like, "I'm a scumbag piece of shit.
100%.
Leave me alone."
And
You
and
know?
his lawyers come to his defense because his lawyers are getting paid by who I don't know.
Yeah, it can't be for the name anymore. He doesn't. He's not a name.
No.
I mean, people love him, but like people love him for the wrong reason now. Like we love him
Correct.
because he's always in trouble, and it's just funny to see that. I know that sounds fucked up too. Now that I say it out
No.
loud. There
No,
are
not
people who remember the Mets and the Phillies teams that he was on and love him for those. But
and I
like,
also think that for us in our generation, it started there in how he was very open in regards to his steroid use, even though he was doing posters for say no to drugs and
right,
always having the dip in his mouth, and like those are the images that our generation go back to,
right.
where he's fully playing and he's just known for having fucking dip mouth
Yeah,
all
an
over the
entire
place.
can of chew in his mouth.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
face is like out to like the moon and back.
yeah.
Ugh.
Wow.
Ugh.
How he doesn't have
All
mouth
right.
cancer, I don't know. But
Ugh.
hey, we'll see what happens. We'll put a pin in that one and see if Lenny survives 2026. So,
True story.
um, DJ Metcalf. We're going into the news now.
Oh man, let's.
DK
I
Metcalf is not
did
a
you watch
fan.
that game last night?
Uh,
Did you
Steelers
the
Ravens.
yeah?
Yes. Well, I watched the first quarter and then I said I hate Aaron
Oh,
Rodgers, so I'm done. I
what
I hate
a
both of those
game!
teams.
What a game!
So
No, I mean it came down. Here's the thing: Pittsburgh won last night.
yeah,
Pittsburgh's in the playoffs.
right,
Okay, now it got so close. Baltimore, Baltimore's kicker blew the whole game for them.
right.
Because it was
I
back
saw
and
the
forth and back
highlights.
and forth. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's something where I don't even have any words for it. It was absolutely wild. Blew it. You have the Isaiah Likely, shout out Isaiah Likely, Massachusetts boy, with that catch, wild. However, when I was watching the game last night with the husband, he was like, I really want Pittsburgh to lose so that said person, Metcalf, can really learn his lesson.
right,
Because Pittsburgh had lost the week before because DJ Metcalf has been suspended for the final two games of the season.
right,
So I was watching with bated breath, like, is this going to be Metcalf's fault? Now, the game last night would have been entirely different if they had Metcalf.
yeah.
Because Aaron Rodgers was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Who am I throwing to? What
Who
is
am I
going
throwing this
on here?
ball
Who
to?
am I throwing this ball to? So it really did. Metcalf set them up for failure. So if you all missed this, DK Metcalf was suspended after the
Lions game, right?
Lions game. Yeah, I almost said Pirates versus Lions game. Same thing. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Same.
So the Steelers Pirates game, this happened on December 21st. Now I feel like it took a while. I kept holding off on this because, I could have put it into that week's news, but I held off because I was like, something else is going to emerge. You had first and foremost DK Metcalf being like, this guy was calling me racial slurs,
Oh,
da 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 da, and all of this stuff coming out like that. And we're sitting here like, all right, like, we can do that. Then videos came out.
Yep.
All of a sudden, we have all sorts of fan videos coming out. What did this fan call DK Metcalf? He called him his legal name.
Which is Donkey Kong, right?
Yes, his legal name. Like, called him his full legal name, where then DK went over to him, grabbed him, pulled his blue wig off, and then punched him.
Right. Well, attempted to punch him.
Yes. But, like,
missed.
He clearly missed, but if it made contact, I mean, come on.
What's his real name? Dekaylin?
Dekaylin.
And he's mad about that?
To him, it's a slur. He hates his real name.
Well, then fucking change it. Everybody else changes their names.
Legit, like, look at Ocho Cinco.
Right.
He's like, my name's Ocho Cinco now.
Right. Like, I mean, you got you had the time. You had 2 days off or 2 games off. You could have changed it then.
You have 2 weeks off, basically.
Wow.
Go down to Social Security, fill out the paperwork, change your name. But the whole fact that he was like, this person called me a slur, da 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 da, and it comes out like the slur was his legal name. The NFL is like, suspended.
And now, what do you do in the case like that, though, where if something like this happens again and one of the fans do call him a racial slur, and let's just say, for argument's sake, there is no video out there.
Right.
And then he comes out and you go, this guy in the third row called me the N-word. I mean, do you ever believe him again?
I don't know if you can.
I mean,
that's what's unfortunate now at this stage, because he said that this guy said whatever.
Right.
But he didn't. Again, video footage. I do feel at this stage of the game where we are at, where technology is everywhere and everyone has their phones out, that there will never not be a moment that there isn't a video.
I know. But
I know. In a scenario where there's no phones allowed,
right.
Where everyone's phones have stopped working upon entrance into a stadium, you can't take his word for it. You can't, because he was trying to justify his actions with falsified information.
Do you think it's a case of mishearing, where it's like, the fan called him by his real name and maybe DK heard something else? I mean, it is really loud. I'm not defending DK Metcalf, but I'm saying, like, it is very loud in the arena, and maybe he heard I don't know.
I'm trying to see how you can make his legal name into a slur. It doesn't rhyme.
No. I don't know. Maybe he's just maybe he hates his name that much that it is a slur to him.
Right. It enrages him. It does,
which
clearly.
Is stupid. If you think your name is a slur, like, then you have to change your name.
Change your name.
If
like, you hate it that much, change it.
Hey, I got an idea. You go by DK Metcalf. Just change your name to DK.
Right. Just do that.
How about
that? You go by that. Just change it legally.
You don't have to do like an Ocho Cinco thing, and then when you want to, you don't have to change your last name, and then when you feel like going back to what the fuck? What was his name? Chad
Dekaylin?
No.
Oh, yeah, Chad Johnson.
Chad
Ocho
Johnson.
Cinco?
Wow.
Yeah.
We've called him Ocho Cinco for all these years. I forgot.
For so long.
His actual last name.
I love the fact that he changed his name out of spite, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the best story ever.
Yeah.
Changed his name.
But remember when he wanted to go back to Chad Johnson, then he had to buy all
All
the
the
Ocho
yep.
Cinco merch, and so they could do Johnson, and then he went back to Ocho Cinco. So it's
So it's easy to change your name. Just go do it.
well, it's easy. It's easy to just change your name to DK and call it a day. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything. I mean, this is a fucking $20 fee down at City Hall. Just fucking do it.
Just
If you
do
hate
it.
your name that much, and now look what it did. It cost you. It almost cost your team a chance at the playoffs.
Correct.
And you're fucking really lucky about that. And then
Correct.
it cost you 2 games pay, which for him it's probably a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
You know,
It's a lot.
whatever his contract is, times 18 or divided by 18. That's, I mean, come on. You lost 2 games pay. You made yourself look like an asshole because
That's the big part about it
everything
is
that you said was false. No one's ever going to believe
Yep.
you again, or you're just crying wolf. I mean, all right. I got one more thing, and then we'll go to the next story. But like, just say, I mean, we know Mike Tomlin, is he the coach? He's the coach.
Yes.
I
Yes.
know he's the coach. But what happens if there's a white coach, an assistant coach on the team, and he says some slur to DK, and he goes and says, "Oh, this guy said that I'm this," and it's like, "Oh, well, sorry, I don't believe you."
based off your history.
Yeah, based off your history. I mean, you said some weirdo in Detroit with a blue wig on called you a slur, and that turned out to be false because there's audio everywhere. Show me the audio, and then we'll fire the coach.
We'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there.
Whatever. I mean, you reap what you sow. This is what several videos come out. So.
Oh my god, the fact that there were so many videos right after he was like the fan said a slur. That's why I was defending myself. Da 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 da.
But honestly,
all
think
of a
about
sudden,
the fan right now. Now, when DK came out and said that this guy called me all these slurs, now think of these people that go after that fan.
Oh, the fan did a press conference and everything with his lawyer and was like,
I would immediately come out and be like, "Whoa, hold up, hold the fucking
And that's
phone."
exactly what he did. And then all of a sudden, in support of the fan, all these other fans sent in their video footage. There was video footage from the fields, from the NFL. There was all sorts of video footage that had been released throughout, and they were like, yeah, no, that did not transpire. The fact that they were able to investigate that and come to an answer in like that small window of time means like anything's capable and anything is.
Well, I do have to say the fan is lucky that the game was in Detroit and not in Pittsburgh. Because if DK
it would have been way different.
This Detroit fan called me a racial slur, that fan would not make it back to Detroit.
No, I don't think that. Oh well, no, Pittsburgh's not. I mean, Steelers fans are a little bit. Whoa! Did you just drop your mic? Okay.
The wire came with me.
Well, there was that.
Sorry.
You're all discombobulated.
I'm sorry. I'm not in my office. It's just. I hate not being in my office.
Well, let's move along because this clearly frustrates you.
Well, it's so cold out. I can't go in the office. I'm all over the place. All right.
Sorry. What? I was looking at, what is that? What's that Ryobi thing behind you? Is that Ryobi?
Oh, yeah, it's a vacuum.
Oh, Ryobi vacuum. Look at you. Yeah. Oh, you're so fancy.
Diane wanted a stand-up, smaller vacuum for it. Fucking sucks up the animal fur, which is great.
I just see you sticking it on your crotch. All right. Yes. No, let's go to the NBA real quick.
Yeah,
all right.
Let's not put vacuums on our dicks. All right,
so,
the NBA.
The NBA. New Orleans Pelicans guard Jose Alvarado was suspended for 2 games, and Phoenix Suns center Mark Williams was suspended for 1 game after the two had a altercation during a game on December 27th.
NBA fights nowadays are the lamest.
They're so weak.
Ever. Oh my god.
So weak.
I bring back 80s basketball. I say this every time there's some kind of fight in the NBA. I just wish players would hate each other again.
I wish that they would hate each other more.
Yeah.
Some hate each other or dislike. It's more of a dislike. It's not necessarily a hate, but the way that it's a slap
I don't even
fest,
know if it's
it's a
that.
slap fest.
It is.
It's
It's a
a
slap fest.
it's bitchery.
And you know what? I wouldn't make fun of it the way I do if these guys didn't think they were so hard. You know,
Correct. Yeah.
like back in the '80s, like they made good money for the '80s, but like
Yeah.
nobody was making like a bajillion dollars like they are today. These
No,
guys
no,
all
no.
get their nails manicured and they take red wine baths to make their
Their skin look glowing.
yeah, like none of these guys. These guys live in high rise apartment condos with beautiful views, and they drive ridiculous cars that would take decades for me to save up for. And like back in the day, Larry Bird drove a Jeep and fucking did his mother's driveway for her. That's why he pulled his back out and had to retire.
Yep.
But like, Bill Lambier and Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, I mean, they beat the shit out of people.
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of people. There's so many fights of like, one of my favorite fights, I think, is Tree Rollins and Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge bit his finger, and I mean, shit went off. You had like Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Larry Bird. It was a street fight. It was a street fight. Now it's like two queens slapping each other.
Yeah.
It's like just
100%.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's a slap fight.
it's awful.
You ever see like two cats go at it and the cats have their paws just like this?
Yes,
They're doing that. That's exactly how it is
exactly
now.
what it is. And like it's over exaggerated too now, where it's like Mark Williams, Jose Alvarado grabbed Mark Williams' jersey. It's on our
Yep.
Instagram page and our TikTok.
Yes.
If you want to see the video, iapradio.com. If you watch the video, Jose Alvarado grabs Mark Williams' jersey, and Mark Williams is like, "Oh my god, oh he's touching me," and he like flailing his arms and he's flailing his body, and then he punches him in the back of the head, and then they get into a cat fight where they just slap and pause, and it's like,
Yeah, they're slapping paws.
God, throw this motherfucker through the table or something. Come on. Come on. What are you scared of? Jesus. All right. I missed this Ole Miss thing because I'm not big into college sports.
It's okay.
should
I thought it was important for us to tap on and touch on because of this student athlete's future was going to be very bright.
Absolutely. For this show. Very
No,
bright.
no, no, football wise. So, which it still could be bright because we also have to remember where he was arrested, the rules and regulations and laws, which this is very different from Lenny's arrest. I just wanted to make sure I give
Right.
that
Right.
first and foremost. So,
This
I
gentleman
had
may
to,
or may not have been doing crack.
he was not doing crack.
Oh, okay. Lenny was.
Lenny was doing Lenny's. Yes, this gentleman was not doing crack. So ahead of the
crack out of a light bulb? Oh.
yeah,
Sorry. Go ahead.
full. It's old school style. How do you find? I mean, oh no, they still have some glass light bulbs you can find. They don't have a lot of glass light bulbs around as much.
Go to an old-timey
Old timey vintage
hardware store.
Old timey hardware store. Where are those old timey hardware stores?
Well, there used to be one on the north end.
And they go in and they go, ah.
I mean, there are two in the town that I live in, so.
Are they old timey though?
Well, one of them. Anyways, so Ole Miss.
So ahead of the Sugar Bowl, one of Ole Miss Pride's players was arrested. This is freshman defensive back Dante Core. He was arrested on December 26th following a traffic stop in Alabama where he was clocked at going 110 miles per hour.
Jesus.
Good Lord.
You gotta watch out
Listen.
for cows down there, don't you?
Dude, he may have had a shit. So, like,
All right. I'll give you that.
I try to, in some instances, if they're not racing and they're speeding, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt because I have been someone who has had to speed, so I did not.
I like the idea of Dante Core being pulled over and the cop comes over to the window, knocks on the window, is like, "Y'all know I pulled you over." And Dante Core's like, "Listen, can we just get the ticket? I gotta take a shit. I was doing 110. I gotta go so bad. I just got my car detailed. I do not want to shit in my seat."
Right.
Y'all know why I pulled you over. Oh my god, I'm gonna shit. Oh my god. And then the cop
Goes all the way up his back.
yeah, like a baby. It's just a blowout. And it's like, God damn it!
Full blown.
Y'all got a blowout in your driver's seat. License.
No shit.
License registration, please.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
So during this motor vehicle stop, police smelt marijuana coming from the car, which the marijuana could have been covering the scent of shit, right? Could have been.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. We need something to cover this up.
Jesus, light a joint. I shit myself.
Right? So that is what made them further search his vehicle, is that they smelt it. And needless to say, they found marijuana and marijuana paraphernalia in his car, and he was
Another light bulb.
That's why I emphasized marijuana paraphernalia. So drug paraphernalia, but marijuana really in that world.
Billy Bong Thornton. Just,
Yeah, just comes
a
right
fucking
out.
8-foot bong just hanging out. It's like,
Well, that's how he's driving in the HOV lane.
right. It's got like a Mike Myers from Austin Powers mask on. Not even like Mike Myers from
It's
Halloween movie. It's Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Do I make you high, baby? Billy Bong Thornton, you're the best. You don't even have like that. Thing. I don't know.
Fuck.
I should have brought Wesley Pipes with me instead.
But he wouldn't have been able to go through the HOV lane if he didn't bring Billy Bong.
Oh yeah, it's the Wesley Pipes is way too small.
Correct. So he had posted bond, which was $1,000.
Okay.
And we're going to wait and see what else happens. That's all I could find at this point in time. He might have another court date. I also haven't fully found out what Ole Miss is doing in regards to his, playing or suspension.
I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say Alabama doesn't have
Legal weed? No.
Weed? No.
No.
Surprisingly.
No, because they have all
Yeah, but
sorts
you're
of
allowed to drink a fucking jug with 3 X's while you drive your tractor, but you can't smoke a joint? I mean,
Nope.
come on. I
Nope.
mean,
You can date your cousin,
you could date your cousin and I mean, come on.
bang your sister, but you can't.
But you can't smoke a joint. All right. Well,
Yeah.
It's I thought weed
Well,
was going to be legal everywhere.
I don't. America, am I right?
I mean, now that the U.S. invaded Venezuela, can't we just make every drug legal now? I mean, it'd be a lot easier.
At this point, good lord, why not?
I mean, you want to talk about Slim Fast commercials? Just do a bunch of coke. I mean, Jesus. If Tommy Lasorda did coke in the 90s, he'd be skinny as fuck.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been shaped like an ambulance, as you said.
Right. Speaking about
How is one shaped like an ambulance, though?
boxy.
But I feel like he had some toe tendencies too.
Do you want me to draw a picture real quick?
But he did kind of look like a toe.
Yeah.
He was like, when you put a costume and the Halloween costume is an ambulance on a dog. That's what it would be for Tommy Lasorda.
Oh yeah.
Wee-oo.
I have a cousin whose ex-husband married a girl who looks like a foot. So I understand your toe reference. This for those. Can you see that? Tommy Lasorda. Go over to IAPradio.com and check out the picture I just. That is Tommy Lasorda in a nutshell. Right? Listen, I'm a stickler for detail. That's why it says Dodgers on his shirt, and he's got the grandpa, the horseshoe haircut.
Couldn't even give him a hat. I love that he's got his eye everywhere.
Well,
he knows all he's got his eye on the game. Every aspect of it. Always watching.
Always watching. Always watching.
Googly eyes.
You wanna lose weight? Drink some fast so you can do a bunch of coke. I'm Lenny Dykstra. You ever think about crack? Sarah, it's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great year.
Oh shit!
And then
That's
there's
all I am.
then there's John Madden who's like, tough acting, tin acting. You got your feet on fire. Put out the fire with this fucking foot cream. And then Shaq comes down. He's like, you guys need insurance? I know the general and everything else I fucking sell.
But
Gold
Shaq's doing the like shake where he's like,
yeah, he's doing the gold bond shake. He's like,
the gold bond shake.
and then Lenny's like, is that shake from the drugs? And he's like, no, it's gold bomb.
Then Lenny's over there trying to smoke Gold Bond.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lenny's there with a fucking light bulb and a light bulb full of Gold Bond cream, and he's just lighting it up. Tommy Lasorda's like, that's not the way to smoke Gold Bond. You got to do the powder. All right, Sarah, who is this week's biggest pickle?
Good lord.
Well, I had to get to it because we would never get to it.
We would never. All right, this week's biggest pickle.
Just in time for playoffs.
We got a few New England Patriots players.
Ooh, man.
I mean, yeah. So this week's biggest pickle, Stefon Diggs and Christian Barmore.
There hasn't been a New England Patriot player in trouble since. Nope, that happens all the time. Never mind.
Yep.
What was that one dude's name? The one that got arrested for, I think he brought a gun to the airport.
Oh yeah, that's what's his face? Chandler.
Chandler
Chandler.
Chandler Bing. R.I.P.
Fuck this episode.
I heard Chandler Bing actually died in 9/11.
Because he was working in the
He was working in the Trade Center. Yeah. And the other episode, not the biggest fan of Friends. They never even mentioned 9/11. I mean, they fucking live in New York.
No, they didn't. If you remember the birth of they did a dedication episode, which was the birth of Rachel and Ross's baby, which was dedicated
to... That was their 9/11 episode?
Was their 9/11.
So Rachel and Ross's baby was their 9/11.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Chandler Bing died in 9/11. So
okay.
All the other episodes with him in it, it's really a ghost. So that's the conspiracy theory on that one. All right,
I mean, the show stopped in like 2002. So
2003, 2 years after 9/11.
Oh, good lord.
Let's. Shout out to S1E1. Let's go last one episode. Last season, last episode. What do you think? On a new podcast. All right. So what did Stefon Diggs and Christian Barmore do?
Good lord. Okay, so both not strangers to our show.
Yeah, true.
They've been here before.
They've been around.
So let's start with Christian Barmore.
Yeah.
I feel that the Diggs will be on this for a little bit because Diggs does have some outstanding other things too that we've also discussed, but let's do Christian Barmore first. So the defensive lineman, he was charged with misdemeanor assault and battery on a household family member. He is accused of picking up the mother of his child and throwing her to the ground at his home in Mansfield, Massachusetts, for those that aren't from here. Barmore's girlfriend told police they had gotten into an argument over food and air conditioning in Barmore's home while she was staying there on August 8th. The woman said that she had called her mom and attempted to leave, and Barmore grabbed her and the phone and ended the call. She said that she then attempted to open the front door and yell for help, but Barmore picked her up off the ground and then threw her to the floor. She had eventually managed to leave, and I read one article, it was like she left in a car and drove all the way to Delaware. I was like, okay, so she fled to Delaware. I'm guessing she has family in Delaware.
Yeah. Okay. I have a few questions.
Okay.
One, why are you touching the air conditioner? It's the middle of August. Or it's the beginning of August. Don't touch the air conditioner.
Or why does he not have it on?
Christian Barmore is a bigger man. He's probably very hot all the time. Second, why don't you have central air? You're an athlete with a lot of money. Third, why is this story just coming out now if it happened August 8th?
Courts, man. Courts are slow.
No.
Courts are slow.
No, I'm not.
Sports as well.
I can't get behind this one right now.
No,
All of a
because
sudden,
all of a
the
sudden,
fucking
all of a sudden,
Patriots make the playoffs for the first time since 2018, and the Stephon Diggs things happens like 10 minutes before this thing happens, and all of a sudden it's like, we're gonna put this story out too. Oh shit, we've just found the Christian Barmore case file from August 8th. No bullshit. This was strategically planned for this shit to happen.
it was
I'm not defending Barmore at all.
no.
Once you put your hands on a woman, you're a piece of shit forever. But the fact
The timing,
yes.
which you have to also remember, news outlets do that. They will hold on to things and they will wait.
But,
So
I mean, this
it's one of those that he probably had an arraignment. He went in, like, or he, or, I don't know. There's so many questions that we have. The only thing that I was able to gather any form of information on is that there are pictures of from the incident.
okay. But what I'm
But
saying is he was arrested that day on August 8th and nobody said anything. I mean, you're in Mansfield, Massachusetts. You don't think fucking the guy next door that lives next door to Christian Barmore isn't going to be like outside in his fucking Tom Brady jersey taking pictures of him getting thrown into a squad car?
a cruiser, yeah.
Bullshit. Like he's out there. Tom Brady was the best, dude. I mean, no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way that this would be kept under wraps. I want to say that nothing was said, and then once the Stephon Diggs story came out, that's when this happened, and the fact that she has the pictures and all this shit. Where are these pictures from? Are they
they're from the incident, allegedly.
The Mansfield Police Department?
Allegedly.
So they sat on it too?
I don't know. Now here's the thing. Okay, so here I'm gonna pause you for 1 second.
Okay. Thank God. I need a pause.
So pictures come out, this happens. She may have not wanted to press charges at the time. She's pregnant again with his second child.
Jesus.
So it makes me almost feel as though something else has transpired for her to go back and say, you know what? I want to go ahead and press charges.
Yeah, he probably hit her while she's pregnant. And then she was like, this motherfucker.
And didn't report that. And then was like, you know what? I know that this police department has all this information from their last visitation here.
Right.
So let's go ahead and push forward. I want to press charges.
Right. I mean, that has to be like one of the main reasons why all of a sudden it's coming out now. He probably did something else. I can't imagine that he's the nicest of gentlemen, you know? I mean, if you're freaking out over food in an air conditioner, now I know it's hot and you get a little hangry, a little heat angry as well, you know, but I don't think there's any reason to put your fucking hands on anybody. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm built different. I mean, if it's
I mean, you're built kind of the same almost.
Yeah, like an ambulance, like
like Tommy
Lasorda. Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't get the picture up fast enough.
I couldn't get the picture up fast enough. I gotta do Slim Fast commercials, but I mean, I just
yeah. Yeah, but you know what? Let's talk about Stephon Diggs because we're not done yet. So first thing first, well, Barmore is scheduled to be in court February 3rd. So we'll keep our eye on it and we'll see what happens from there.
February 3rd. When's the Super Bowl? Oh, February 8th.
February 8th.
Not that I'm saying the Patriots are going to make it to the Super Bowl. Okay. But can I pause you right there for a second and just say, put your hat on. Bears, Patriots, Super Bowl, 40-year reunion, 40-year anniversary of the last time that they played in the Super Bowl together. Would that not be fucking weird?
That would be weird.
And I mean, happens, that's scripted. Everything's scripted.
We have to find out from the writers.
Yeah. Shout out to Milky Sean. Everything's scripted in the NFL.
Truth.
Yeah.
So, our friend Stephon Diggs. First, I want to laugh and go giant LOL to the fact that his brother was released from the Cowboys right after the story broke.
Oh my God.
Right after the story broke.
He signs a $97 million contract and then gets released. Now, oh shit.
I feel as
Did
though
Jerry
that
Jones release this?
I think that Jerry Jones thought that he was releasing the brother that was in trouble.
Oh, we can't have that on the team. Get rid of him. Sir, that's the other Diggs. I said get rid of him, god damn it. And they're like,
Yes. Okay.
okay. You know?
Yes, because I mean the last name is in the news, so Jerry Jones doesn't know ass from elbow and can barely.
Can you imagine Jerry Jones sitting at his desk and he hears the news? Oh, Stephon Diggs arrested. Diggs? Diggs? We got Diggs on our team. I picture Jerry Jones a hillbillier version of the Steinbrenner from Seinfeld.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like
yes.
the Colonel from
100%.
KFC.
Yes. Merge it together.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Diggs. We got a Diggs on our team. Get rid of him. God damn it. Make another documentary about me.
That's what happened. His brother was released from the Cowboys. Womp womp.
And quickly picked up by another team, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because they're like, what were you thinking?
Be like, well, huh?
What? None of this makes sense,
Yeah,
but
we're
okay.
Going to the playoffs. Come on over here.
Come on over here. Let's go.
Yeah, we got you.
So, Stephon Diggs, the actual Diggs that was in trouble, is accused of slapping and choking a female in his home after a disagreement over money. So we have found out that this said woman is his former personal chef and that this dispute was over salary. This allegedly transpired on December 2nd, and the first report of the incident was on December 16th. So initially, she had declined to press charges, but then changed her mind on December 23rd and notified police that she would do so.
Yeah, and there was a string of text messages that went, allegedly, that went between Diggs and the personal chef. And one of my favorite quotes from Stephon Diggs is you high? Is you high? She wanted to get paid, and I guess he was supposed to also invest in her, I don't know, restaurant or career or something. And
That's not his job.
No, I know. But if you have all this money and you say that you're going to do something, I mean, can you blame her for being mad? If someone says, "Hey, we really like your podcast. We really want to help you out and invest money into the podcast," and you're like,
"Cool,
holy shit,
show me some paperwork."
Right.
Show me some paperwork, and we'll have a conversation. Listen,
you also have a timeline here. Like him and Cardi B have a baby.
Yeah, I have a timeline, but my thing is like, not for nothing. If somebody says something, you can take their word only so far. Right. Show them paperwork, have it notarized, sit with the lawyer, then have a different conversation. That's all well and good if somebody's like, "Oh, I want to invest in you, da 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 da." Awesome. Let's set it up. Because if anything that you and I, have learned in life, you can only trust people so far. Right. And I don't know about you, but I've been burnt on so many people's quote unquote word. That shit does not fly with me as an adult.
You and I know that, but I mean, let's say that.
But this person is a personal chef, right? This person is a personal chef. This person has their own business. This person is a professional. You would think in the line of business, you own yourself. You are marketing yourself. You are professional. Show me documentation. Oh, you want to do that? Let's sit down with our lawyers. Okay, you want to get through this and that? I'm going to tell you, let's go over the timeline. I'm going
to say something that's going to make me sound probably really sexist. Let's get eyes on this personal chef woman, okay? Let's see what she was hired for. Okay, he might be in a relationship with Cardi B. But
he also has other children with like 5 other women.
He had a boat full of girls. He had a boat full of girls over the summer.
Right.
If you're hiring, like obviously this personal chef has to be young. All right, she has to be young because if you're on someone's team, if you're on a payroll, if you're working for said person, there needs to be a check involved. Okay, if he's
Right.
not paying you, then you have to go through. I know there's no HR in a personal thing, but like, if he has a personal chef, then he probably has a pool boy or a gardener
Or gardener,
or
yeah.
a maid, housekeeper. All right. So let's get eyes and see what this personal chef looks like, because I guarantee she's a smoke show. And I can also guarantee that she probably puts everything in the microwave. Okay? And she's only hired because she's probably great looking. Okay?
Right.
Cardi B's on a fucking tour. Well, my personal chef's over here going to service me. She's going to make sure everything's all right. I got the nanny taking care of the baby. I got the maid sweeping the floor. I got the personal chef servicing me. I mean, come on. I know this sounds pretty shitty.
No, I mean,
Let's.
because we have to.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
We
She
have
could
to
be
speculate
a
all
female
things.
version of
That's
Dom
the thing.
DeLuise. Who knows? I mean, she could be.
We have to. But it's true. We have to speculate all things. And the fact that, here's the thing, in that text message, she was requesting to be paid out for the season. Like, are you going to pay me out for the season? Season is not over.
See, season's not
Season's
over.
not over.
Also, you should be already getting paid.
Correct.
Bi-weekly, if not weekly.
Something.
Maybe
and
weekly.
that again falls on you.
Right. That should be paperwork. There should be some paperwork involved in that.
Right. You have to take some ownership.
Yeah.
Now, here we are. And that's what sucks, is that we're here. But this is where things get crazy is, so I set up a small timeline. So November 13th, Cardi B and Diggs welcome their son, right? December 2nd, this incident allegedly happens. Then December 16th, she reports it exactly 2 weeks after the alleged incident.
Stop me if I'm wrong, but she's also living in the house?
Correct.
Okay. So she gets
So your room and board is
board.
taken care of. And he's not home all the time. So, yeah. Then, so that was the 16th, right? She reports it.
Yeah.
Then the 21st, the Patriots clinch the playoffs. And it's all over the news on the 22nd because it was a Sunday night game.
Yeah.
And then December 23rd, she changes her mind and decides to press charges.
So I want to know why she waited 2 weeks. This is, I mean, not as much as Barmore's lady waiting months, 6 months, 5 months. But she waited 2 weeks from this incident, and
to report
all of a sudden, she had to have tried to blackmail him, right? Where
there had to have been something. There had to have been something that transpired between that time frame.
Yeah, I want my money or I'm going to the press. And he goes, fuck you.
Right. Are you high?
Yeah. Is you high? And
Yeah.
she goes, fuck it, I'm going to the press. Fine, go to the press. And then this blows up.
Right. Waits 2 weeks. The big difference between, I feel, this and Barmore is that Barmore's girlfriend...
Barmore's a domestic thing. This is an employment thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Barmore's situation, he was arrested that day. Like she called the police. All the stuff would transpired that day.
Right.
From what I could gather information on, and then it seemed as though it was pulled back on.
Okay.
This is something where the information wasn't gathered on December 2nd. It was that she went to the police on December 16th.
Right.
Like sought out the police to say, hey, blah blah blah. But this is a workplace situation. This doesn't come to me as it's an assault at the workplace. But yeah, he's facing felony charges of strangulation and a misdemeanor charge of assault. And he's arraigned on January 23rd.
She's saying that he hit her, right?
Hit her and then threw her on the bed and strangled her.
Do you believe that? Be honest.
Me? I don't, which is wild. I don't. So here's why. Because I feel with the timeline and how things are set up, and like here's the thing, like I don't want to downplay anything, and
right.
It's you know what I mean, like it's I don't believe it because I also feel like this time of year is when players are getting the most incentives for catches and making the playoffs and so on and so forth. So it's something where Diggs is obviously making more incentives.
Right.
So it feels as though I hate to say it, but if this here, Barmore's different. Barmore, I feel actually like
Absolutely.
that's that
Absolutely.
I feel
Like I
is
said,
real talk.
Barmore is a domestic violence
Hundred
situation.
percent, 100%. This
This
I feel is a little
this
bit
seems
more
like
of
a
a
money grab.
cash grab. Yeah,
Yes.
I feel it.
This definitely seems more like a money grab.
And the dog agrees.
And the dog agrees.
And the dog agrees. Yeah,
Uh,
it doesn't feel because like the baby's there now, and maybe Cardi B's there with the baby, and the chef now has to cook more and is annoyed about that and wants a raise
think Cardi
because
B is
of
watching
that.
her own kids. Come on.
Well, the baby, no, if the baby's at the house and all of Cardi B's other kids are at the house too, that's more mouths to feed.
Jesus Christ, how many kids in that house? She's got
It's
five. He's
too,
got five, right?
it's just too much.
Wow.
If anything, this episode is sponsored by Trojan.
Oh my God. Put two
Don't,
on. Jesus.
don't go into the rain without a coat.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Don't. Nope. I won't say it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep our eye on it. We'll see as they're arraigned in court what police reports there are, what evidence is given, what we have. There's so much limited information right now. We know what we know,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And they both played this weekend.
And that's the other thing too, okay? We saw how quick the investigation and everything turned around with DK. And we've seen it with the NFL how quick things have turned around. And they're like, nope, we have to cut this because it's an quote unquote ongoing investigation, though the NFL already knows. The NFL already has the resources and the
Right.
answers. And that's why they're able to suspend him. That's the other reason why I'm so like, I don't know, is because the NFL's like, yeah, this is an ongoing investigation, but they can still play.
Right.
Which also makes me go, ah, are we sure about this?
Right.
Because I mean, the NFL obviously is going to protect the shield, but the NFL hasn't. I mean, in the past, they've been like, oh, we'll sweep it under the rug, whatever. But they've gotten better over the last, I would say, decade. They've
Yeah.
attempted to be better. If something like this was in the news, the player was immediately suspended or released.
Right.
So the fact that they're not leads me to believe that there's something more in regards to these investigations.
Yeah. The Stefan Diggs one is very cloudy, honestly.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I guess the Barmore one you could say because yes, he was
Of the time
arrested.
frame
The time
and
frame
and her being pregnant again and
Yeah.
this that there's so many other things that are there's so many holes in it where they have to look a little bit deeper. But listen, Roger Goodell would probably he would he was like jizzing in his pants when this all came out. And he was so excited. He's like, fucking yes, fuck the Patriots. Oh yeah. Like and he's
Right.
rubbing himself over the pants.
And
And
and maybe he was like, "Oh, let them play because maybe if they get hurt, they'll obviously shit the bed in the playoffs."
no, I feel as though he was like, yeah, they're gonna get suspended. Da, da, da. And then the NFLPA, they come in, the president's like, well, sir, we really can't suspend them. We don't have a leg to stay on because we don't have enough evidence yet. And this
You don't.
evidence shows us. Yeah,
What? What do you mean? Takes the belt off his neck real quick.
yeah. Yeah.
Damn it!
He's like, I was so close. Ah.
I was so close to finishing my duties.
Yeah, there's just something there that is like, we here at IAP, we question everything. So we're not saying one thing or another. This is just our opinion on how things feel because we question all sides of the coin.
Right, absolutely. I mean, you clearly saw what kind of road we're going down in 2026 when we're questioning everything, including things that happened 25 years ago. I mean, we're talking
Yeah.
about did Chandler Bing die in 9/11? Did Tommy Lasorda do Slim Fast or drugs? I mean,
Was Lenny Dykstra smoking
out of a light bulb?
again, out of a light bulb, and
These
it
are
being Gold Bond and
hard-hitting
Tough Acton to
questions.
Acton.
Hard-hitting
These are.
questions that are going to bring us to the top. So, and if you don't like it, get off the boat. But if you do like it, go over to iapradio.com and check out all of our social media accounts. Like, follow, subscribe, and share. Boost us up the charts. Give us a rating on anywhere that you listen, Spotify and Apple iTunes, or wherever you get this fine podcast. If you get an idea for a podcast or want to join a network of supporting podcasters, go over to MaydayMediaNetwork.com and join the Mayday today by checking out all of the podcasts on the network. Sarah, you can always follow her at Daddio Sports on the Instagrams, and you can check out her other podcast, Generation Mixtape, GMTpod.com. That's over at the Mayday Media Network, and of course at GMTpod.com. Sarah, is your smoke alarm going on?
Boop boop.
Oh,
Boop boop. That's me.
The first episode of the year, and I would say it's a banger of a show.
It's a doozy. A doozy for damn sure.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of editing I'm going to have to do, like the time my dog farted in the beginning of the show.
Yes, yeah. And completely stank you out.
Yeah.
The moment your dog, the mic.
The dog barking. I got to get back in my...
Hey, listen. It's all in a day's work.
Oh, I got to get back in the office soon. Soon the weather will change. Even with the heater, it doesn't do anything.
No, because it's single digits.
15 degrees out today when I took the kids to school, so I'm good.
It said 15, but what does it feel like? That's the real thing, because there's that wind. Yeah, like exactly.
Especially
and you live
on
the water like a dipshit.
Yeah, like Titanic. So, all right, Sarah, you got anything else?
I got nothing.
All right, so for Sarah Ray-Talick, I'm Dave Houghton, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. Where the fuck is that iceberg?
Oh, man. I hate it.
This has been a Mayday Media production.